Hey guys, what's up? It's Divinity. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we killed all of the goblin leaders. We struggled, but we managed. We need to meet them. Embrace your potential. Find more parasites to absorb. Yeah, we're doing that. Talk to Zevlor. We're going to do that right now. Talk to Zevlor. We're going to do that right now. Meet Halsin. We're going to do that right now. Enter the secret passage. Okay. So we're doing pretty good.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And
You're welcome.
I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
You can keep your coin.
Very good of you. Thank you.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Of course! We'll see you there. Cute.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
You're right. Oh, this is the kid that I saved.
You saved us! Just like Baldur.
Balduron. I've been.
made it
Is that how you say it?
somehow.
'Cause I've been saying
Now we just
Balduron.
need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but... Well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you. Truly.
You're welcome. I'll send you a bill. Let me just look what's up in here.
You think we'll stay in Baldur's Gate long?
Of course.
Oh, these are
It's a big
the
city.
family that I. What is she doing?
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
You're welcome.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming. Open up.
I like how I could just steal all their stuff.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
You're right. I am a good one. Wait, hold on. Let's go sell some shit to this dude.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
You're welcome. I take stuff for free. Any excuse to gut some goblins.
To each their own.
So I'll be like, oh, okay. May you keep balance. Alright, so we spoke to Zevlor already. We pretty much talked to everybody. Let's go talk to Halsin.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh. Time to get ourselves involved.
Teach it to you. Clearly not.
What does it mean by this? Just for the goblins, right?
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you.
Yeah, tell her.
Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I
Don't say that
chose
to
to
him.
protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Ooh, she's mad. That's all? She tried to imprison a child. You have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. No need to be so harsh. No. The fire of ambition is in her very blood. And cruel blood is a life companion.
There is naught a clear and meditative mind cannot overcome. After we stray, we return to the fold, having learnt to do better. And in the fold,
he's so cute.
Korga is needed. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails.
Oh, it looks so nice.
And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers. And all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Okay. Okay.
Then banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be none to protect you.
Wow.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Alright. Should we talk to these guys? It's been a
May
while.
the darkness protect you.
These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Some might say excessive caution is a risk in and of itself.
And some might say eels and turnips boiled in milk is a delicacy. But some are fools. I'll make my own mind up.
Yeah, whatever. Carla?
What's on your mind?
I thought you guys had something to say. Thought our tadpole
really
powers.
Did, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix?
I mean, if we're gonna get rid of them, we might as well.
You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
It's your choice, but I think the tadpoles
Do
make
they?
me stronger.
I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Oh my god, I only have the option to persuade her. Think it through, Karlak. There's a lot to be gained here. I guess, that's what I'll say. Oh god. I fear that if I fail this perception check, or persuasion check, whatever the fuck it's called, charisma, that she's gonna get mad that I'm trying to persuade her. So. Not that I necessarily am gonna give her a tadpole, but...
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Alright. I persuaded her. A little bit, at least.
Might be useful.
Ooh, all this stuff's free? It shouldn't be. You shouldn't have, I meant to say. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to go talk to whatever the dude's name is. Let's talk to her too. Can she, like, can I take this stuff?
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded.
Why?
The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
That's funny you say that, because he's literally leaving. He's actually coming with me, so...
Let's see.
Bum 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 bum. Oh, here's Wrath.
You've done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
It was nothing. For someone like me, it was pretty simple, actually. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be
Am I being
whole
too
again.
nice?
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune.
Cache.
You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Alright. It's taking a lot in me to not steal.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're just lucky I didn't swig that poison.
Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Alright. Oh god. What am I doing? Let's go this way. Empty socket where our rune probably goes.
Well, what have we here?
What have we here? Let's go. Hidden vaults. Secret societies of the Sword and Coast exposed. Harpers. I'm gonna kind of go through this quickly. Certainly not more to the sources claim that those belong to this mysterious faction have more power. If that is so, why did they not expose? You know, the power of the Harpers intend to keep up for themselves. Shadow druids, weigh of the life of man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more? Which do you value more highly? Ask a shadow druid the self same question. Best or more description of one would leave you glancing sideways. Order of the Clerd, least known, according most dangerous of the secret societies I've researched is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me that the shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of a number of innocent citizens in our fair land. What more they like it. Dark Justiciars, I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. So Dark Justiciars seem like pretty bad, is what I'm getting from that. Every time anybody mentions anything about them, they're like, ooh, not great, scary, evil, right? The Emerald Enclave won't send help even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not to face the darkness alone. Who wrote that, Halsin? Resistance to cold damage. Do you think there's stuff in these vases? Probably not, right? Alright, I think we got everything. Let me just go around the edge. That's how you know, just in case you get like a little check or something. Alright, we're good. Let's go. We're gonna go party arty arty at camp. Okay. Oops, that was close. Alright. Alright, let me look at the journal really quick. Complete. Rescue the druid Halsin. So we need to go talk to Zevlor, which I'm pretty sure we already did. Well, we already talked to Zevlor, but they want us to talk to him again? Okay, well, let's talk to him again, and then we can do a little camp, I guess, to see what everyone's got to say. I'm assuming he's up here. Oh, he's right here.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Let's go!
Have a drink.
I'm fine. No.
Enjoying this journey.
Alright, so let's take this time. Gale's over there dying. Let's talk to everybody a little bit.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
I think I've drummed up the courage to tell you how much I like you. What? No. Enjoy yourself tonight, Karlach.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Damn right. Alright, who's this?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
True.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you. And behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Alright.
Try not to get too close.
I need to dance! No, I need to lie down.
Sherry!
Shetty.
Infernal for cheers.
Shetty.
Possibly turnip.
Gale, come on, dude. Get it together.
Don't let me drag you away. Enjoy yourself. You've earned a night of revelry.
Okay.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself.
Why?
In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Claws will pop the balloons, you see. And the sweet cakes don't taste half as good as raw eggs with this blasted forked tongue.
You don't unsettle me, you know that. You have just some fetching horns. I'm envious. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed. You don't unsettle me, you know that.
Half the world had half the heart you do. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I want to dance with you. Can you tell why I really followed you? Girl, chill. I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for space. For peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
What does that mean? Alright, let's go to the next person. Oh, let's go talk to... Who's this? Icaron. Did I talk to him already?
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives.
Oh my god, we have matching scars, I just realized. Odd. Not so odd, we did the right thing. Aren't you worried Shar won't approve? Don't get used to it, we just needed to clear the path. Sounds like the wine is talking. Not so odd, we did the right thing.
More easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
I'd be glad to.
We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
Another
As
time.
you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
I think I almost accidentally had a romance scene with her. Let's go talk to Astarion before... Or let's go talk to...
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Oh my god, the blood is still here. That's weird.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything. Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Chell's coming for you.
Okay. Halsin, he's so tall.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
I thought you might care to have a drink with me. There's other things you can do besides talking. I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
Why'd he point at me? I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful.
So.
But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be.
Stop.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Stop. I'm crying. That's funny. Okay, let's talk to Zevlor.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Halsin just kind of rejected me, no? In like a super nice way.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Don't be so harsh on your others. Indeed, and now you owe me. You sound dangerous. That sounds dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Okay. Should we talk to Astarion?
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving lives is awful? It's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed.
True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Wine? Is this supposed to say that, or is it supposed to say wine? Wine's all you want. I'm having fun. True, the goblins would have thrown a wilder party. Take its bottle and try the wine.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
And what's your idea of a little fun? We could have fun. We could spend some quality time together. What's your idea of a little fun?
Sex, my dear.
Oh.
A night of passion.
Oh.
Let's wait until things quieten down.
Okay.
Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Okay. Okay.
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will.
Oh my god. Please. My girl's glowing from excitement.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
What?
A pity for us, you have promised your body to Astarion.
What?
I hope for your sake he doesn't come too near your neck.
I hope he does. Perhaps we could get to know each other another time. You might still persuade me to share the night with you instead. I don't appreciate the spy tone. I'm grateful for your aid. Really. Perhaps we could get to know each other another time.
Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. Will looks particularly tempting tonight.
Wait, why did she have a mind flayer head hanging up behind her? She has a mind flayer head right here. Oh my god, that was so funny. She just came on to me. Alright, have we talked to everybody? I think we have. Oh, let me go to my chest really quick. I wish I could put a different outfit on. That would be nice.
I already got my answer. Let's not make this awkward.
Oh. So she wanted to sleep with me too, huh? I'm really a hot commodity around here. Alright, I think we talked to everybody. Let's go to bed. I can't. I already talked to Zevler. Stop. Hold on.
There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you.
Me too.
Waiting to have you.
Oh my god. I'm scared. You don't have me yet.
Don't I? You're here. And I don't think you want to talk. I think you want to be known. To be tasted.
Stop. And what do you want?
What do any of us want? Pleasure. Yours. Mine. Our collective ecstasy. That's what you want, isn't it? To lose yourself in me.
I want to have fun, that's it. Nod.
I thought so.
I'm blushing. Stop. The noises. I gotta go. Oh wait, my underwear is cute. Oh. Stop. The fresh bite mark on my neck is crazy. Interesting scars. Where'd you get them?
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
You recall the sharp, complex lines of the script. It was written in the language of the Hells.
Why did he write it in Infernal? What does it say? Why did he write it in Infernal?
Infernal? Who knows? The bastard was insane. Anyway, enough pillow talk. Let's go before the tieflings drag us into another mess.
That was amazing.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
Oh, I did more than enjoy it.
It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could.
I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master. And the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
What's so dangerous about it? Moonrise Towers it is then. I better make haste. I was expecting more from you than a lead towards some distant dangerous prospect. That's it? Just go to this place? What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Oh, sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through. What do you suggest? The Absolute's forces can tolerate such a place. There must be another way to cure myself. How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go? What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise
We
Towers
found that.
through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack.
If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I found the hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel.
I've long
Oh,
sought
yes,
to return to
you
Moonrise
can.
Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
It sure has. You want to come to Moonrise as well? Why?
Unfinished business.
and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
No problem, handsome. You can come. Is that why you went with Aridin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aridin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
I'll trust your judgment.
I'm glad you approve. I do not truly care if you approve, but I am glad. The Grove needs to
Stop!
the
What?
mistakes of the past.
Why do you say that?
An unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Saunds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
We've quite the journey ahead of us.
What was that? He said, I do not care if you approve. Oh my god. Crazy thing to say. I was like, sorry. Let's talk to him.
Darling.
What do you think is waiting for us at Moonrise Towers?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
True. Alright. Halsin, why'd you say that to me?
Oakfather's blessings to you.
I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
The shadow curse you spoke of, surely it can't be that bad.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
What about the secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more.
But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow.
There's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the shadow curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Do you know how the shadow curse can be stopped?
But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. At the celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come over too strong, got caught up in the moment.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
What does that mean? What does that mean? You'd have done the same.
Perhaps. But best to not dwell on nights past. There are plenty more yet to come.
Whew, I'm blushing. Alright, how you faring out here at camp?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
What does that mean? I think I might be sick beyond the tadpole. I'm getting worried.
Everything in your mind has been destroyed from what I gathered. And from the path I see you on, you are doing well at picking up the pieces. I am here to be your ear as you bear your burdens. and the arms that protect you if you can shoulder them no more. I believe you when you tell
Stop.
me that your symptoms do not wholly align with the makings of the parasite. But until we remove it, I doubt we will be able to isolate the rest of your troubles.
Stop, I love him. I could lose myself before I make it to the cure. Blackouts, fainting spells, I'm losing new memories every day. Try as I may, I cannot stop thinking about death. You're right, I'll try to keep it
Good
together.
lass. You're tougher than Blackwood.
I'll try and keep it together. Oh my god, what does Gale want?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Go and get one then! I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. Oh. Am I wearing this stuff? I could give him this. I don't really need this. There you go. That's all you get.
Thank you.
Start getting your own shit.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on, you're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
This is a lot of talking.
What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
Lover. I don't believe a word. Are you telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind,
Absolutely
and
not.
soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries? You thought you knew better than Mistra? How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
We can go over there later. Straight to the sordid.
Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mistra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains.
Please.
I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study.
Do you think this goddess actually cares about you? Like, come on.
Here. Place your hand over my heart.
Is he proposing?
Let me show you.
feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Interesting.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
You will die.
Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Is there anything that we can do? I trusted you, Gale. Unbelievable. Is there anything we can do?
Chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say
Not
the word,
really.
and we'll part ways.
We've come this far together and we'll continue on together.
That is
together.
A great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice.
Yes, let us continue on, because this conversation was a little too long for my liking. Alright, I think we can probably leave camp. Obviously, let me save. You already know. Alrighty, guys, this is where we're going to end this episode. Next episode, we have like only a couple more things to do before we start wrapping up this area and head to Moonrise, or the path to Moonrise. We need to go find the missing shipment. We're gonna go do that. And I think then we're gonna head to the Underdark.